Hi, Nick from LRM. We're the manufacturers of the VersEseal range of waterproofing products. We're going to talk to you today about gutters and box gutters and the best way to fix them. We've got a gap filler that we use in combination with our membrane and geofabric system. The VersEseal system's a really great way to give you a long-lasting repair to those gutters. So let's show you how it's done. So today we're going to take you through 3 different types of repair, or 3 different uses for the system. We're going to talk you through how to seal a corner. We're going to show you how to join new material together, 2 new pieces of gutter. And we're going to demonstrate probably the most useful aspect of the product is how to repair old or damaged or rusty gutter. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is the corner joint. We're going to use the rubber caulk to do that. Obviously always make sure your substrate is clean and dry. Obviously if you're using some old material you might need to give that a wire brush to get rid of any loose rust. So to prepare the rubber caulk tube, we obviously need to cut the end off that tube. We're just going to do that with a sharp knife. Then we obviously need to apply the nozzle and cut that off at a nice 45 to give us some control as we're applying the product. So now we're going to use our caulking gun to apply the product. Nice, easy to use system. I'm sure everybody's used one of these before. We're going to apply the product along this joint. So as you can see, I've intentionally put too much product on there. So we're going to smooth that out with a brush, just to make sure we're not too high in those areas. So if you've gone a little bit heavy with your bead, you can smooth it out with a brush as I've done, just to make sure you don't give a dam across there and give yourself any ponding water issues. So the second process we want to show you today is how to join a new piece of box gutter together. So we're going to apply the rubber caulk on the inside of this joint here. Nice bead along there, up the verticals as well. So now we've got that bead on there, we're going to apply the gutter in. Push that firmly into place so we get that nice seal all the way around. So we push those together, grab our drill, so we're just putting the pop rivet in there just to hold it all together. Now you've got the rivets in from both sides, it's all held together and sealed in between. Again, we want to make sure we've got no damming product in there that's going to cause us any water ponding issues. So just make sure that's smoothed out. And now we're going to apply the VersEseal Rapid Build and the geofabric over the top. VersEseal has fantastic adhesion to everything, including your hands. So it's always good to wear gloves when you're handling the product. So we're going to apply the geofabric along the base of that joint. Always cut it to size while it's dry, so you're not dealing with wet products while you're trying to cut the geofabric as well. Lay that into the base of your joint, smooth it out to make sure you've got no creasing or cockling there. Bridging over that joint nicely. So now we're going to apply our second coat of the VersEseal straight over the top, nice generous coat. Encapsulate that geofabric in. Okay, so now we've got that nice thick coat on there. Always remember, you're waterproofing, you're not painting. That beautiful wet on wet sandwich is going to give you that long-term protection you're looking for. Now we're going to go on and do the same process again, but over this damaged area. So we're going to do a section about 100 mm long. So we'll cut our geofabric ready for that. Apply the VersEseal Rapid Build straight onto those holes. Nice thick coatings. Lay our geofabric straight into that wet coating. This time we're going to bring it up the wall a little because the holes were in the join between the floor and the wall of that gutter. Smooth it out to make sure we've got no air bubbles or creasing. So now we've smoothed that out, we're going to put our second coat on there. Again, nice generous coat. Okay, so we've got the first coat on all those 3 processes. We're going to wait 4 hours and apply another coat of the VersEseal Rapid Build straight over the top. So there you go, you've seen how easy the VersEseal product is to use when you're repairing or replacing gutters. If you've got any questions about the product or the process, please get in contact.